You're good.
All right, so this is Tarleton State University. We were founded in 1899. We're in Stephenville, Texas. So Stephenville, Texas, the population is about 20,000 people. We are about 1 hour outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so it's a great location. We actually have a lot of things around us, lots to do. We were actually named one of the 100 best small towns in America, so definitely a great place to live. So at Tarleton State University, we have about 13,000 students, so we're a mid-sized school. We do have students from just about every county in Texas, almost every state in the United States, and then also from about 32 other countries as well, so lots of diversity on campus. And then we do have a 19-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, so even though we have about 13,000 students, we really do maintain that small class size. It's something that's important to us, and so that is going to be your average class size, that 19-to-1. Okay, so we do have about 66 undergraduate degree programs. We have 6 undergraduate colleges and then also a College of Graduate Studies. Currently, this year, we have 27 master's programs and we have 2 doctoral programs. The doctoral programs are going to be in education and in criminal justice. And then all of these different majors are all going to be listed on our website at tarleton.edu for you guys to check out. We also have an honors college. So if you are in the honors college, then you get a lot of different perks. You get perks like you get lots of scholarship opportunities that are unique to honors college students. You get a class cap of 25 students in your honors program classes. You do get to register for your classes before anybody else, which is really nice. So you'll get your first pick of class times, classes, and professors. So lots of things that go with that. If y'all do have any questions, just let me know and I can answer those. So we also have state-of-the-art facilities and equipment at Tarleton. Our engineering just opened this fall. So this is brand new $64 million state-of-the-art technology, a great time to get into Tarleton's engineering program if you are interested. We also this fall just opened a Fort Worth campus, so that is now our 2nd location. We do have also campuses in Midlothian, in Rellis, Bryan near College Station, and then also in Waco, and we offer classes online as well. So you do have to have 30 or more credit hours to be able to attend a different campus outside of Stephenville. So if you're doing some community college first, that's a great option, or if you're coming in with college hours out of high school. So definitely some choices for you guys there. Memorial Stadium is something that also opened this fall. This is our brand new football stadium. We are undefeated in football so far this year, and we are actually making the transition up to Division I. So that will be starting next fall 2020. So very exciting for us athletics-wise. And then this is our Animal and Plant Sciences Center. So this is used by a lot of our agriculture students as well. Okay, so some of our popular degree programs, I'll go through these quickly. So pre-nursing, this is a great program. Our nursing program is actually nationally ranked. It also has 100% job placement. So that means that all of our nursing students are able to get jobs right when they graduate from the Tarleton nursing program. So really for any of your pre-health majors, but it is used mainly for our nursing students. We do have an entire mock hospital and a fully functioning ICU on campus. So they don't have to go off campus for any of their training or anything like that. This facility does have high fidelity mannequins. So these are mannequins that they can do anything a human can do. They bleed, they breathe, they have a heartbeat, they can actually give birth. So great hands-on experience for our nursing students and any of our pre-health majors that want to get that extra hands-on experience. Animal science is a big one for us. We have a great pre-vet program. Again, lots of opportunities for hands-on experience with that. Kinesiology is also a great department. We do have a wide variety of different options under our kinesiology program. These are all listed on our website as well, so you can look through. You can really do anything from like sports administration to coaching, personal training, so lots of different choices with kinesiology. So ag services and development, we do have a lot of great agriculture programs here at Tarleton. Again, lots of opportunities for hands-on training. So those are going to be all listed on our website again for you guys to check out if you want to look at the specifics. Biomedical science is going to be any of our pre-health majors. So if you want to go pre-med, pre-dental, pre-physical therapy, anything like that, biomedical science is going to be your major. Wildlife sustainability and ecosystem sciences. This is a great program. Again, lots of hands-on experience. We actually do have partnerships with the Dallas and the Fort Worth Zoo. So you will have the ability to go and work on real wildlife, real wild animals. Interdisciplinary studies. So this is going to be our education major. So if you want to be a teacher, this is where you'll fall. Again, we have a wide variety of different concentrations under this major. So you can really pick if you want to be like an elementary teacher, kindergarten teacher, whatever you want, you can pick that under this major. Tarleton has a huge network of teachers in Texas, which is pretty cool. So if you do graduate and decide to become a teacher from Tarleton, then you actually get to join this network, which can be awesome and really helpful when you are looking for jobs as a teacher. Business administration. So this is actually my major at Tarleton. I absolutely loved it. We have some great programs in the School of Business. We've got everything from marketing to management, and all of those options, again, are listed on our website for y'all to check out. And then finally, engineering. This is another one of our popular majors. Like I said, we just built that brand new engineering building. So definitely a great time to get into the engineering program. Lots of opportunities, again, for hands-on experience. So some points of pride at Tarleton. So 83% of our graduates are able to find a job or begin graduate school within 3 months after they've graduated from Tarleton. So I've kind of gone over this, but a lot of our programs, they have hands-on training. You'll get to do an internship, or you'll get to shadow, or you'll get to do different things while you're doing your undergrad. So that way, whenever you do graduate, you have experience that you can use and put on your resume to apply to graduate school. Maybe you've already interned with a company that you'd like to work for. So we're really trying to set you up to be able to use your degree within 3 months after you've graduated. We also have 100% job placement in a few of our programs. So I already mentioned our nursing program. Also, our accounting program has 100% job placement, and our fashion studies program as well. I will say real quick, our fashion studies program is really cool. You actually get to travel to New York and Paris. So if you are interested, definitely check that out. Again, it's on our website. So 19:1 student to faculty ratio, went over that already. And then we just got named the safest college campus in Texas this year by ADT. So we do have lots of different security measures here on campus. One thing that we have is our 24-hour police service. So they are there to help you with anything that you might need. They can even help you if you need to like change your flat tire, or you need a jump from your car, things like that. That number will be on the back of your student ID when you're here on campus. And so you will always have it with you in case you do need it. Okay, so housing and meal plans. So Tarleton's campus is absolutely beautiful. So I definitely recommend coming out and checking it out and seeing the residential life for yourself, checking out the different facilities. And I will go over all of the information about how you can set up a tour, things like that. But as far as our residential life, we do have what we call living and learning communities. These are communities that you can choose to be a part of if you'd like. It means that you would get to live in a hall with other students that are in your major or in your department. So that means that the other kids that are living in your hall, they're going to have similar classes to you. They're going to be able to study with you, share notes, that kind of thing. So it's kind of just like built-in study buddies that you live with in the same hall. So totally optional, but if you are interested, this is a great thing to do. So we do have 360-degree virtual tours of our residence halls online. So the second best thing to actually being there in person would be to check out these virtual tours. It's going to have the layout, the floor plan, the dimensions, and then the virtual tour. So all the information that you would need is all going to be on the website if you can't be here in person to check them out. And then all of our residence halls are very nice. No community bathrooms, no community showers, or anything like that. You'll be sharing a bathroom with your roommate, but you're not sharing with the whole hall, which is something that's really nice. Again, it's really great if you can come check them out in person because they are very nice, but if you can't, then check out the virtual tours so you can get a good idea of what you're looking at. So then as far as dining, so we actually have one dining hall. It's for all of campus. It is going to be the bottom picture on this slide right here. So you can see here that we have listed as several of the different types of food that we have in the dining hall. So it is buffet style, so you'll be able to use your student ID to swipe in. Every swipe will be one meal. Once you're in the dining hall, you have all of these different options and more. So they always do brick oven pizza. You've got international cuisine, so you've got like Chinese food, Italian food, Mexican food, anything you could really want that way. Home style meals, tons of options there. And then if you do have any food allergies, or if you're vegetarian or vegan or any food preferences, anything like that, they can work with you. They can get you exactly what you need and make sure that you can eat it. So our dining hall staff is really awesome about that as well. And then outside of our dining hall, we also have restaurants all throughout campus. So these are some of the restaurants we do have on campus. We've got Chick-fil-A, we've got T-Birds, which is a lot like Chipotle, sushi, we've got Starbucks, we've got Dunkin' Donuts, we've got a little cafe in the library, and we've got a lot of other options besides that as well, all throughout campus. So lots of different options as far as dining and housing there on campus. Okay, so opportunities to get involved. We do have over 150 student organizations at Tarleton, so lots of opportunities to get involved. Greek life is a big one for us. We do have 5 sororities and 7 fraternities. We also have just about anything else you could want to get involved in. We do have Corps of Cadets as well, which is pretty unique. Not a lot of schools in our area have Corps of Cadets, and then ROTC too. And there is information about all of our different organizations, ROTC, Corps of Cadets, Greek life, all of that on our website as well for y'all to check out if you'd like to look up a specific organization or see if you need more information about a specific organization. Okay, so recreational sports. So this is going to be our rec center. So as a Tarleton student, you get to use the rec center. There's no cost whenever you go. It's included in your tuition. So these are some of the facilities that we have in our rec center. So we've got a floor of weight training equipment, so lots of options there. We have all of your cardio equipment, so like your treadmills, rowing machines, indoor bikes, all of that. We have an indoor suspended track, and so you can just free run if you'd like to do that. We also have an indoor rock climbing wall, which is pretty cool. We have basketball courts, we have volleyball courts, we have indoor racquetball courts. Outside of the rec, we also have outdoor facilities as well. So you've got, we've got softball and baseball fields, soccer and football fields, we've got sand volleyball courts. So lots of opportunities to play any of those sports. You could do intramurals, or you can just play for fun with your friends. We also do fitness instruction classes. So this is pretty cool. It's actually no additional charge as a student. They release a new schedule every semester, and it's going to be your fitness instruction classes. So they do like yoga and Zumba and trampoline classes and weightlifting. So really anything that you want to be involved in, if you're interested, you can go to that class, and you can do that throughout the semester for no charge for you as a student. And then some outdoor pursuits. So in addition to what we offer at the rec, these are some things we do as well. So we do have guided trips. So if you want to go hiking or something, you can sign up for a guided trip. There's a lot of cool ones. We also offer equipment rental. So we're about 25 minutes away from the river in Glenrose. So for example, if you wanted to go and float the river or grab a kayak or something like that, you can actually rent that equipment from the rec. It usually costs about $5 to $10 to rent the equipment, and then when you bring it back undamaged, you get that money back. So as long as you're not damaging anything, the rental is free for you, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to bring like your kayak up to college or anything. It's just going to be right there for you. And then we also have a ropes challenge course. So we've got the whole zip line, the challenge course, all of that out on Honeywell Ranch. So that is a pretty cool facility as well. We also offer personal training. So if you would like to sign up for personal training, we have that available as well. And then we have intramural teams and club sports. So intramural teams are going to be something that you sign up for fun with your friends. You don't have to try out for the team or anything like that. It's just for fun. And then club sports is kind of that next step up. So for club sports, you do have to try out. You'll be on the team, you'll practice, you'll travel for your games. So that's going to be a much bigger time commitment than it would be if you were in intramural sports. Okay, and then this is going to be our NCAA sports. So this year we are currently NCAA Division II. We are in the Lone Star Conference. We've done very well this year and in the past couple of years in all of our athletics. Last year, you can see that picture in the middle. That is the football team winning undefeated in the Lone Star Conference. This year in football, like I said already, that we are undefeated so far as well. We are nationally ranked in basketball and volleyball, not listed on here, but also in dance and in cheer. And then our rodeo team, our men's and women's rodeo team, have the most national titles of any rodeo team in the nation. And so because of all of this and because we've been growing so much, we actually are going Division I. So we have accepted a Division I invitation to be in the WAC conference, and we will begin that transition starting fall 2020. Okay, so some campus features. So we do have some really cool study abroad opportunities through Tarleton. It does depend on your major and on the year, so these do vary quite a bit. If you are interested in studying abroad, you can go to our website at tarleton.edu. You can search for study abroad, and it'll pull up that whole website. So you can look through, you can pick out whichever major that you want to major in. You can go and see what kind of trips they've taken in the past. You can get a good idea of what you might be looking at while you're in the program. And then we have a wellness center on campus. So a wellness center is a clinic and a counseling center. Again, they're located on campus. So these are included in your tuition. So as a student, if you're not feeling well, if you're sick, or you need to go to the counselor, you can do that on campus, and they're not going to charge you. They're not going to ask you for insurance or anything like that. So that's a great resource. So you don't have to, go home, go to the doctor or something like that. You can just do it right there on campus. Writing Center. So Writing Center is in the Humanities building. This is a great resource too. They can help you with anything that is writing related. They can help you proofread, really anything you need. And you can actually email in a paper, or you can go in person. So whichever you prefer, you can use that resource either way. Supplemental instruction. So we call this one SI. SI is like built-in tutoring for science and math classes. So it'll be somebody who is really familiar with the subject. They are really familiar with the professor. So they're there to help you with the class. They're going to be in that class with you while you're there. So they're going to be hearing the exact same words from the professor that you're hearing. And then outside of class time, they're going to have times that are totally optional. But if you want to, you can go. And they're just going to go over what the professor already went over that week. So they'll repeat like any tricky equations, anything that you might have missed or might need to hear twice. They'll allow you to ask questions in a little bit of a smaller setting. They do big test reviews, that kind of thing. So it's kind of just like there to catch you, built-in tutoring. So if you do need it, it's there. But if you don't need it, then no problem. It's totally optional. Math lab and accounting lab. So these are both going to be open Monday through Friday, your normal business hours. They will be staffed. So if you have any math or accounting questions on homework or test prep or anything, you can go there and you'll be able to ask your questions. You'll be able to get one-on-one individual help. And again, there's no extra charge for any of this. And then the Tutoring and Learning Center. So Tutoring and Learning Center is through the library. You can go there and you can sign up to get an individual tutor. They can work with you with any subject you need and meet with you on your own time. So if you have a job or something, they can work around that, whatever you need. Okay, so admissions requirements. So for fall 2020, the application is already open. We do have rolling admission at Tarleton, so you can actually apply all the way up until August. I definitely recommend applying earlier than that. If you can get your application in by December 1st, then you will be able to meet our early decision deadline, which means that you'll be able to hear back from admissions very quickly so you can make your college decision. But if not, we do recommend just getting your application in as early as you can. So these are our admissions requirements. So it is based on class rank. If you are in the top 25% of your class, you're automatically accepted. We just ask that you provide an SAT or ACT score. If you're in that second quarter of your class, we are looking for an 880 on the SAT or a 16 on the ACT. So in that category, we're going to look at your class rank and we're going to look at your test score. If you meet both of those things, then you're accepted. In the third quarter, it will be individual review. So this is where we're going to look at your grades, your GPA, your test scores, really all of those numbers that represent you. Now for the Tarleton application, you do not have to submit an essay. So that is one thing that is really nice for you guys as well. Okay, so average in-state tuition, including tuition and fees and room and board, is about $20,000. We are one of the most affordable universities in Texas, so I will break that number down for you guys on the next slide. We do offer about $7 million annually in scholarships. So if you guys are applying for fall 2020, the priority deadline is going to be February 15th, 2020. I recommend doing scholarship application as early as you can. The earlier you do it, the more potential for money you can get. So definitely recommend that you do that early. Financial aid, the priority deadline for that is going to be February 15th, 2020. Our financial aid office at Tarleton is absolutely amazing. So if you do need any help with financial aid, you can call, you can email, or if you're here on campus, you can come in person and they can really help you with anything you need. And then 80% of students at Tarleton receive financial aid and or scholarships. Okay, so this is going to be your breakdown of your tuition and fees. So 15 hours a semester, that is going to be what most students take. So for a first-time freshman taking 15 hours, you're looking at about $4,700. Included in that number is going to be this list of fees underneath here. So you've got your university services fee, that's just your general fee. You've got recreational sports, that is the rec center that I already went over. You will have a one-time housing fee that will be at the end of your housing application. So any year that you choose to live on campus, you are required to live on campus your freshman and sophomore year. So any year that you live on campus, freshman, sophomore, and then you have, it's optional for you guys junior and senior year, you'll have that housing application fee. Parking fee, so this is if you choose to bring a car or a motorcycle, you will have to get a parking sticker for that so you can park it on campus. You are absolutely allowed to bring a car your freshman year. Everything on campus is within walking distance, so it's totally optional, but you can bring one if you want. If you do, you will get a parking sticker for it. Health services, that is the clinic and the counseling center I went over there earlier. So that is going to be no charge for you if you are sick and you're on campus and you need to go see that clinic or that counseling center. So the intercollegiate athletics, this one is actually really nice, especially now that we're going to be D1. So you actually don't have to buy tickets or season passes or wait in line or anything like that to go to an athletic event at Tarleton. You'll just show up, even to football games, you'll just show up and you'll swipe in with your student ID. And then you will be able to get in with no charge to any athletic event at Tarleton. And then the Student Center complex. In the Student Center, there's tons to do. There's tons of activities for our students. There's ping pong and pool and video games and lots of other things as well. It's also where our some of our restaurants on campus are. It's where our post office is, our bookstore, and so much more. So again, I really recommend if you can, you come out and you check out campus. It's so beautiful and it's definitely worth seeing in person to see if it's a good fit for you. And then housing, so this is going to be a mid-range housing expense here. This is kind of in the middle, so we do have more expensive and cheaper options. That is totally up to you. Again, we have all of this information, the prices, the layouts, all the different options on our website, so you can just go to the website and look at housing. And then as far as dining expenses, this is going to be the meal plan. This is the 17 meal plan, so we do have some other options for meal plans. This is going to be the most expensive one. So again, they're on our website. You can just search meal plans and it'll pull up your different options for first-time freshmen. So this is going to be the price here. If you choose a different meal plan, then you might have something slightly cheaper than that. So with those options, you're looking at a semester total of about $10,100 and then an annual total of about $20,300. Okay, so finally, if you want to come visit campus, I highly recommend it. Stephenville and Tarleton are absolutely beautiful, so it's definitely worth checking out. Plus, it's a really good idea to visit a college campus so that you can see if it's a good fit for you. If you want to arrange a visit, you can do it at tarleton.edu, and you can search for Welcome Center, or you can just search for visits, and we'll set that up for you. There is an online link, so you can go through and choose your time, the date, and then you'll put in your information online that way. Or you can give us a call at the Welcome Center, which is that number listed on there. It's also on our website for you guys. We do offer campus tours 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, so lots of different opportunities to come check us out. We also have something called Texan Tour, and Texan Tour is going to be a day when we open up all of our buildings on campus, all the residence halls, that kind of thing. So you have the opportunity to not only come to campus, check out all the housing options and all of that, but you can also meet with an advisor, meet with your department, and things like that. Again, all of this information is on our website, and the next Texan Tour is going to be Saturday, March 21st. So I think it's a great idea if you sign up for a tour or sign up for Texan Tour. It's definitely worth coming out to check out campus. And then that is the end. So if y'all do have any questions, please reach out to your counselor, and she can give you my contact information. I would love to talk to you guys or answer any specific questions that you have.